comic books, if any at all, that talk about gay life during the Prohibition era in the US. However, Class Comics is doing a title called Angelface that is doing that exact same premise. Let's talk about issues numbers 1 through 3. The series was written and drawn by Benoît Prévot, which I'm totally butchering that name, so I apologize. His art style is very much like an a silent movie kind of way, where if you were to see a movie that came out during that time, it would be a silent movie, and the way the filming is done would be similar to his art in this. Does that make sense? And I like this art style because it does give a feel for that era. The main character for this book is obviously Angelface, also known as Alan Hope. He's the protagonist and the antagonist for this comic book. You feel for him at times because there are certain situations he's put in, and you don't really want anything bad to happen to him, but at the same time, he stole from his partner / lover. That character's name is Red, and you think that he may be the villain of this book, but you know what? He actually turns out to be the good guy. The story starts out in London, where the two of them had just stolen a lot of jewelry. Later on that night, they get their sexual thing going on, but it turns out that Red was drugged by Angelface. Angelface then steals all the jewelry and gets on a ship to the US. But that doesn't stop him from stealing while he's on the ship. He hustles several different guys. But he pushes his luck and steals from the wrong guy. He ends up being in debt by a guy named Ricardo Valiente, who's part of the Black Rook Mafia. He blackmails Angelface to be a part of his gang to pull some heists. And poor Red, he ends up making it to the US, and when he meets up with Angelface, Angelface is just thinking of ways to use him again. Then it spirals out of control, and Red ends up being involved with the Black Rook Mafia. Red's new love interest, Joshua, does intervene to an extent, but he unfortunately also gets injured. In the third issue, we find out that Joshua is part Native American, and he may have some sci-fi special talents that haven't been revealed as of yet. That issue wraps up with a flashback as to how Red was able to escape. Red and Joshua finally hook up together, both emotionally and physically, something that Joshua had wanted since he met Red. And poor Angelface, he's still a part of everything with the Black Rook Mafia, but now he's being used by Romero, who happens to be one of the enforcers for the gang. He has his own plans for Angelface, but that's another thing that hasn't been explained yet. I'm a big movie buff, and I love movies that are set in like a noir setting, and that's exactly what this story's sort of like. Not to mention that the main character flip-flops from being a good guy to a bad guy, where at times you don't want bad things to happen to him, but then at the same time, you do want him to get his comeuppance. But truth be told, I'm much more interested in Red and Joshua's story. Their story is separate, but they're still a part of everything, and it's all Angelface's fault. I doubt we have anything to fear about Angelface's character, because, I mean, the title is called Angelface. But that does not mean horrible, despicable things can't still happen to him. If Joshua's character ends up having some sort of sci-fi superpowers, I would not be surprised at all. It wouldn't be the first time that a Class Comics title did something like that. Part of the Tug Harder series, it seems as though it was all about a farmer, but then it turned into like a whole alien thing, and this whole sci-fi element was thrown in there, and I was not expecting that. I know I don't need to say this, but this is a Class Comics title, so that means there is a lot of sex taking place in this. And Benoît is an awesome artist, and I love his depiction of how guys are intimate with each other. So, would I continue on reading this title? Absolutely. I'm invested in these characters, and I'm curious as to what roads they're each going to take. If you're interested in reading any of these titles, both a PDF and a paper version is available at classcomics.com. So let me leave you at that point. If you like this video, make sure to hit that like button. Also, subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. Check out my Patreon site when you get a chance. Check out my social media sites, my websites, and everything else out there. Peace, love, namaste, and I'll see you guys later. Thanks.
I'm in love with a hero.
Oh my god, you made it to the end of my video, and this is my little after credit scene that I like to do. If you haven't done it yet, check out my Gay Prince Adam toy review, or Laughing Prince Adam. I know a lot of people out there don't like me saying that he's gay pride Prince Adam, but look at him with his boyfriend Bo. I think he's pretty awesome. Putting the video right here, or if you want to check out my comic load video, I'm putting the link right over here. Check it out.